Hello, everybody. It's Joanna here from fierceloveandwisdom.com, and we are on day 276 of 366 days to transform fear back into love. And we're on the second day of a two-part series called How to Let Your Intuition Be Queen When Your Relationship is Going Through Big Changes. So, yesterday I started with some hopefully practical tools and tips to help you begin to create the environment that will be helpful for you and supportive to you in inviting revelation of your intuition. Intuition is usually beyond thought, beyond mind, beyond feeling, beyond body. It doesn't exclude any of those things, but it's like a certain place beyond that that can feel very supportive and nourishing, and is usually filled with authenticity and real information. So today what I want to do is to offer a few inquiry questions that will help you develop more space and more openness and more expansion as you inquire into the situation that you're in to help give you more of what it is that you need, which in this case is really letting your intuition lead the way. So in times of challenge and pain and suffering, we welcome and are most benefited by experiences that give us love, that give us presence, that open awareness, that help us cultivate wisdom, compassion, and peace. They're all welcome allies. And these questions that I've been working on for some time can actually be used in this situation or any situation to birth, grow, and expand those qualities that we all want. I find it really helpful to ask them slowly and respond spaciously. Repetition is really helpful. Sometimes I write them out, sometimes I do them with a partner. If you need more help with that, definitely let me know in the comment section or PM me and I'll be happy to share that with you. So one of the first questions that I ask, this is really helpful during very difficult times, is to ask, what is perfect about this? What is perfect about this situation? What is perfect about these big changes? What is perfect about what's coming up? What is perfect about how I feel? What is perfect about what my partner feels? What's perfect about what's being said? There is a divine order that governs our universe, our evolution. And when we can open up a space to be truly in touch with what that perfection actually is, it brings us into alignment and it creates flow and it creates movement. So that first question, I would invite you to give that a try and see how that is for you. The next question that I find really helpful is, what is trying to die or be let go of? And this is really helpful because usually when big changes are happening, there are things that are dying that need to go, that need to end, that we may have been out of touch with because we've been focused on other things, like we all are. And just to be able to ask that question of what is dying, what is asking to be let go of, can be really revealing in a way that you just don't think about. And especially as you repeat the question with a lot of love and care and presence for yourself and for your own desire to have more intuition lead the way, the revelation can be really quite stunning. I've been very moved by this question. And with that, then there's the next question of what is trying to get born, or what wants to be born. It's like this is like right on the other side of the let go and the death or the dying. There's something trying to happen here, and it is your evolutionary task in this situation to let yourself open to what that might be. And with birth, there are labor pains, there are contractions, there are deep surrenders and deep openings that are happening. So letting yourself try on this question of what is it that is trying to get born, what is it that is trying to come into being, can be really, really useful. Next question is, what's trying to get healed? I find this question opens up a well of compassion in me if I am being reactive, which is possible, if I am being tight or compressed. And And when you really let yourself open to and ask, what is trying to get healed? What's really trying to get healed? The amount of information and awareness of our larger selves can really have a chance to be seen. And with that, our small parts, our parts that have had challenges, may have more opportunity to be seen and integrated into our larger whole. And it's always a good idea, I think, no matter what challenges or changes or big shifts that we're going through, to let the question of what's seeking love and compassion here? What is seeking love and compassion here? Wow, I mean, just stopping and taking that in for your own situation. What is it that is seeking love and compassion in this big change that you're going through, a big transition? And I want to, really deeply encourage you to let these questions have space. I think there's a famous Rumi quote about not necessarily seeking the answer, but learning to love these questions. If we don't know something, that's fine. But learning to make love with the unknown and the questions that may lead to that or greater revelation can be such a beautiful spiritual practice, and so filled with a deep sacredness that it's almost impossible to come up empty-handed. What is seeking love and compassion? It helps open up all the places that may have been separate from love and separate from compassion. And of course, I so deeply want you to have the compassion and the support and the love that you need, especially if you're going through a big change. It's hard. It's hard to open. It's hard to let go. It's hard to see what's perfect. It's not easy to die to the old and birth the new. We need support. And so I hope these questions are helpful for you. I know the power of asking them and the deep jewels that can have a chance to be born through the care and the presence that I know that you can bring to these inquiries, and also the qualities of openness and transparency and total non-defendedness can be so deeply supportive and in the asking process, so that the revelation and the illumination and the awareness, all the things that we want, that you want, can have a chance to be shown to you. So I am inviting you to sit with yourself or another and let these powerful questions do their work on you. I know that they will, and I hope this has been helpful for you, this two-part series. Love to hear more about what you thought and how you let your intuition be the queen. I know that we can all learn from you as well. So thank you so much for watching. Take care and look forward to seeing you again soon.